Hi, I'm Maya from Bookworm Dreams and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to talk about my TBR for the Magical Readathon. For you who don't know, Orilium, the Magical Readathon, is a readathon created and hosted by G from the Book Roast, and in it you create a character, you pick that character's career, and then you go through schooling to achieve, I guess, this career. There is a spring equinox and an autumn equinox, and we are now in the spring equinox of 24. Now, my character is a dwarf, I believe. They have two occupations that they're working towards. So they're working towards becoming a scribe and becoming a crafts mage. So let's go through the prompts for each occupation, and I'll tell you the books that I'll read for those prompts. So for scribe, these are the classes I have to go through. So first one is Elemental Studies. The prompt is to pick a book with the source of light on cover, and I picked this one. This is Dune by Frank Herbert. I'm assuming I watched both of the movies. That this and this are moons or suns, and they are sources of light. So I'm choosing that as my book here. So this is a sci-fi classic in which we follow. Oh my god. So we follow the family Atreides. They have been sent by the emperor of their empire, I guess, to this planet called Arrakis to mine spice. Spice is a material that is used for space travel, visions in religious ceremonies and such. A very important thing on which the empire rests on. And basically they were betrayed, and most of the family killed, and then we follow Paul Atreides and his mother Jessica as they are hooking up with the Fremen, which are the native people of this planet Arrakis, and they are trying to, I guess, overthrow things. This is very simplified, an oversimplification of the whole thing. It's a giant series, very popular and very complicated. This is just, my lame attempt of summarizing the whole thing. Basically, I watched the movies. I have been inspired to read the book. The next class I have to do is Inscription, and the prompt is 3 titles. Oh, I have to pick 3 titles, and then basically the prompt is write 3 titles down, fold them, and then pick one. I didn't do that for this one because I have my buzzword reading challenge TBR, which of course I'm not reading. I chose to use the spinning wheel thingy for this one. You can see it here. I picked 3 books, and the book that came out was Bob the Wizard by M.V. Prindle. This is a self-published, I think it's fantasy, yes. This is a self-published fantasy story in which you follow Bob the Wizard. It says in the summary, and I will read: Bob, a chain-smoking, foul-mouthed, shotgun-wielding ex-garbage man, chases his family's killer throughout the realms of Astroverse. And if you can see the self-published cover, how awesome it looks. I'm very excited to get to it. And hopefully Bob will be as cool as... he appears in the cover. The next class I have to finish is Spells and Incantation. The prompt is random number generator title length. Oh my god, the thing I had to go through to figure out how many letters I have to put in the random number generator to get this number and whatever. So basically, I got the number 20, and the title that has 20 letters is Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Baldree. This is a prequel to the very popular Legends and Lattes story in which we follow the main character from that book, but a couple of years before, I think she gets injured and then basically spends her time recuperating in a bookshop. I think this is where she gets the idea to open the cafe in the Legends Latte books. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Hopefully it will be as fun and as cozy as the first one. The next class I have to finish is Restoration, and the prompt is book you think that could cure slumps. So, when I'm in a slumpy mood, I go back to my tried and true authors, or I reread series, and I'm going to continue on with my reread of Kate Daniels. I am now on book 3, which is Magic Strikes, by Ilona Andrews. This is an urban fantasy in which we follow Kate Daniels. That's her love interest, Koran. He's not usually a lion, he shapeshifts into a lion. And basically, Kate is a mercenary that deals with paranormal problems in Atlanta. Throughout the first 2 books, she has been cultivating this relationship with the Pack, which is a pack of shapeshifters that live in Atlanta. The Koran is its leader, and she's made some friends and whatnot, and one of her friends, Derek, a wolf shifter, has been found half dead, and now she is on the mission to figure out what's happened to him. I think this is one of Christina's favorites, because there is a game competition element in this one, and I'm looking forward to it. Christina and I have been listening to this on graphic audio. They did a fantastic job with these books, and I'm looking forward to getting to this one. And the last class I have to pass for the scribe job is lore, and the prompt is to reread the Legend of Daya. Now that would mean I read it the first time, which I didn't, but yeah, I'm going to have to read this Legend of Daya. This is a one-page story of a character that is important in the lore of Orilium, the school and whatnot. So yeah, I'll be doing that. For Craftsmage, my second job, I have only 3 classes, so that's great. So the first class is Inscription, which is, as we had in the previous one, we have to write down 3 titles, fold them, pick one, and, you know, pick a book. So for this, I'm going to utilize my forgotten TBR jar. That's what it says here. So if you've been following this channel for quite some time, you might notice that I partake in many reading challenges. Most of I don't really finish. At the beginning of the year, I went through my reading journals and I picked several books from various reading challenges I haven't gotten to yet, but I really want to. So I'm just going to, hold on, let's first shake this up a bit. I don't know how it will be shaken because the papers are too large. So I'm just going to pick one book from here, and that will be the book I have to read for this thing. All right, so that's the paper. And the book is The Cruel Stars by John Birmingham. Now this was on, I think it was on last year's Buzzword Reading Challenge. Oh, sorry, dog. And this is a sci-fi in which, oh my god, we follow several characters. I remember there was a war between humans and aliens, I think. And the aliens fucked off, but they're coming back, and nobody believes people that they're coming back. And, you know, stuff like that. That's what I remember from the summary. But yeah, I'm going to be reading that, and I'm looking forward to it, so yay. Next class is, oh, I can never say this word, artificery? Anyway, basically we had to pick a book with a lock or a key on the cover or in the title, and for that I picked The Archived by V.E. Schwab. This is the only book on my TBR that has a lock and key on the cover, because I read all of the others. So in this story we follow Mackenzie. Mackenzie lives in a world where the dead are now called histories, and they rest in this place called the Archive. And her task as the keeper of the archive is to make sure that these histories don't become violent and like leave the archive and mess up the world or whatnot. But someone is messing with the archive, and she has to figure out what is happening. There's also like a family member missing, I believe. But yeah, I always like Victoria Schwab's books. I enjoy them. They're fun. Hopefully I will enjoy this one as well. And the last class for this is Spells and Incantations, random number generated title. So I did it again, but and I got the number 16. I had several options, and I had people in the Discord for my guild pick the book, and they picked this one. This is The Legion of Flame by Anthony Ryan. This is book 2 in Draconis Memoria series. Now you ask me what happens in book 1. I don't remember. I think this one was the economy one. Like, you had different families dealing with different jobs or something. I have no idea. Of course, the back is not helpful at all. It says here, The Legion of Flame continues Anthony Ryan's sweeping epic of exploration and adventure, explosive magic, spies and assassins, and an ancient power which seeks to reduce the world of men to ashes. So I guess that would be a dragon. So yeah, I'm hoping there will be dragons in this one. That was the only reason I bought this series, because, you know, dragons on the cover. So yeah, that would be the book for that. So that's my TBR for the Magical Readathon. If you are participating, please do let me know down below. If you have read any of the books that I have mentioned, please share your thoughts if you liked them, if you didn't. If you like this video, please press the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!